So what is up, everyone? Today is Wednesday, August 19th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. So coming to the session, I do have a pretty bullish bias. Um, I normally don't look at the weekly time frame too much, but we did tap into this weekly fair value gap in very bullish structure. We are starting to react out of it. On the daily, you can see this looks like a liquidity sweep on the daily where we're just sweeping out. I hope my microphone's not fucked up. I don't think it is. Um, we're just sweeping out this low over here. I mean, I did say I would preferentially want to see this low down here get swept, but it's like if you look at the way this daily candlestick is forming, we've traded below the opening price of the daily, and then we're trading up. Like I wouldn't see this candle flipping again and moving bearish if I had to guess. What's up, Cooler Reason? What's up, LAJHDLGAF? I mean, in terms of targets, there's an unfilled 4-hour gap. I mean, there's technically another one up here, but I mean, there's multiple unfilled 4 hours to be honest, but no, this can't be happening again. I thought I fixed this issue. Hopefully I fixed it. Ignore me. Yeah, we have FOMC at 2, yeah. I think Trump speaks at 2:30. Yeah, my bias is long too. I'm just marking out areas I could target for longs. Like there's a shit ton of unfilled gaps in this leg right here that I could target. Like each of these could be a target if you know what I mean. It's unfilled 4 hours. Oh, there's so many lines I'm drawing. This is previous day high. That could be another draw. I'm not gonna mark out unfilled hourly gaps because I feel like that's just being extra. But there's a shit ton of unmitigated gaps in this range. I also just want to mark out for the heck of it equilibrium of this range is right here. This to me equilibrium is like the what I call it. I always like to bring up what like the low hanging fruit. Like I think the 110% most obvious target to me is equilibrium in this range. I only say that though because I feel like if even if we were gonna move short, bro said I should short right now. I mean, don't let me talk you out of it, but I don't know, man. But I feel like my logic though is even if we are gonna continue down, I feel like we should at least hit equilibrium in this range. It kind of also aligns with like I don't even know what to call it, like breaker block kind of. I mean, technically a breaker block's more up here, but it's probably like a higher time frame breaker block. Let me get rid of these drawings. But yeah, I mean, does market open in what, 4 minutes? Ideally, I'd like to see market open come down and then we can take longs afterwards, but yeah. Oh, and there's literally equal lows at London lows on ES. Good morning, Uber. How are you, bro? But yeah, I mean, honestly, I could see those equal lows just not being taken only because of like I could see like for example this 15-minute gap holding. And also too, honestly, I know I always say how much I love equal highs and lows, but honestly, like on ES, I feel like equal highs and lows just aren't as big of a deal. I mean, there's a bunch of LR down here from like 8 a.m. You said very tired but chilling. How about you? I'm semi-tired but chilling. I go back to work today. I think it's kind of funny. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute, probably because you've been busy working. And I go back to work today. I've been imagining I've been unemployed for the past couple days. But I said I should have shorted. I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to talk you out of it. I mean, this honestly could just be a manipulation on did down at the open, and we could go higher from here. I mean, the thing is, so we're trading inside this 15-minute gap. I could see that 15-minute gap holding, but I also feel like I just don't like the stacked lows down here. You saw I'm in the middle. I've got 3 shift left that I'm off. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, we're reacting out of that 15-minute gap. I can't picture myself getting a good entry for longs here. I mean, if we pull back further, that'd be different. So I might be bearish. I mean, I think temporarily I could see shorts. You said took that long? What, you took a long, like, was it like pre-market? Or are you saying you took a long, like, you're taking a long now? But what's up, Lewis? That's an interesting first comment here, right here. You know, I saw you said good luck today at like 9:05. Appreciate that. I mean, there's an SMT at the highs. No, I lied. There's actually no SMT at the highs. You said I mark it. I mean, yeah, it is. There is FOMC at what, like 2 p.m. today? So there's definitely a good possibility today could be choppy. I mean, I'm still, if I find something I like, I feel like I would be more confident in shorts here. I feel like if there was an SNT at the highs, where like if NQ like maybe swept, I just don't like how like we're building all these stacked highs up here. I feel like it'd be one thing if we like chopped and went up, and then if we hit the unfilled 4 hour up here and like continued down from there, I feel like I'd believe shorts then, but interesting. That took a second. So got break even. Luckily, that's what's up. Oh, I feel satisfied now. Some issue I was trying to fix, like right before I started stream, I just fixed it. I feel so satisfying. He said, "Hey, bro, what's up? What's up, NXJ? How are you, bro? What's more? Good morning, Abdiv. How are you, bro?" There's an SMT at the lows here. I want to say. Yeah. Not anymore. Not good final exams going on. I mean, final exams can't last forever. How much longer you got left? At this point, though, I mean, I honestly, I'd love to see all these lows down here get ran. Then what's an SMT? So an SMT, I actually don't. I wonder, does it stand for smart money technique? I want to say. I mean, essentially, all it means is like, imagine if you're looking at NQ and ES, they're supposed to be correlated, right? Like if one high gets taken, in theory, ES should take it too. So if there's like a divergence where like, what's a good example? But there's no good SMTs here. But essentially, it would just be like where one index takes out a lower high and the other one doesn't. It's usually just a sign of like a reversal. Like imagine if like, let's say we're trending up and then like one of the indexes breaks the high, the other doesn't, they both deliver down. It's like showing a sign of weakness. So now I need to pull up ES. Yeah, honestly, that's the only reason well, not the only reason, but like ES is helpful to look at, even though I don't trade it, but not to plug myself, but I do. That sounds pretty sus. But I do have a video on my YouTube. I want to say it's called like SMTs Explained, and I literally like yap about SMTs for 20 minutes. Bro, in my sleep, just to wake up. That's what's up, Cypher. You said 7 for 9 on my eval, 5 for 5. That's what's up. You said, is there an indicator for what? Like you're saying SMT? I mean, if there is, I probably wouldn't want to use it because like there's SMTs like everywhere, if that makes sense. Like if you really want to be like anal about it, like I could draw SMTs like everywhere, but I don't know. I really don't be missing SMTs. The only thing I use an indicator for sometimes is equal O's. No, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't want to speak for Cypher. When I read 7 for 9, the way I interpreted it, yeah, I thought he means like he won 7 out of the 9 trades he won, and 5 out of 5 means like 100% win rate for 5 trades. That's the way I was interpreting it. You said, remember the times I should have all wins? Yeah, yeah. I wonder if that's more of like an American way to like explain something. I wonder if like other countries they wouldn't use that phrasing. Well, have a good rest of your day, Abdiv. Appreciate you stopping by. I mean, this 15-minute gap is not holding too strong. Only indicator I use is the EMA cross. Love you too, Abdiv. But I mean, I definitely don't like to say negative things about other trading strategies, but you're not going to catch me trading EMAs. But I'm liking this pullback. I mean, the only thing I don't like is I got to remind myself, like if I look at the daily, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, this daily candlestick is starting to flip a little bit. The one thing that makes me feel a little more confident in longs is we're not delivering from like a 4-hour gap. We probably are delivering from an hourly gap. No, we're actually not delivering from an hourly gap. So I don't know. I just like this V shape right here makes me like feel like, hey, maybe I should look for shorts more seriously if we're gonna fade this. But I mean, there's still no. I mean, the 930 high was taken. Unless maybe it wants to prove me wrong just as I start talking shit about it and it wants to react up now. I really don't want to see this trade. What's up, Bakakeno? I really don't want to see this trade too much lower. I feel like that's the main like thing in my head here. What's up, JC? How are you? I'm not too sure if I want to try this one. I mean, I feel like if I try this 1 minute CISD, there's an unfilled 4 hour above. There's LR above. It's kind of aggressive though. There's LR below. So I'm chilling. How about you? I'm chilling. Another day in paradise. Sid chart's never been more clear for me. That's what's up, Cypher. So we have another unfilled 30. We definitely could rebalance that. I usually don't even look at unfilled 30s too often, but they are something to look at. You said, why did you say? Oh, what? Well, I said another day in paradise? Nah, I mean, I didn't. I don't know. I was just kind of making a joke. I was like, did you hit? I hate it. There's two separate 5 minute gaps in this leg. I feel like if there was just one 5 minute gap, that wouldn't be the worst taking inverse off of. But there's another unfilled 5 minute gap above, another 5 minute gap above. I appreciate that vodka, kind of. Is there an SMT in there at these lows? I mean, there technically is an SMT at the lows internally. How many points is this? Like 70 points? I mean, I feel like if this gives a really strong close, I honestly might try the CISD. But I definitely, I'm not like 100% confident in it. I mean, like, I don't like how there's LR like right here that has yet to be run. I mean, this 15-minute gap is holding, yeah, and there's like a 30-minute gap we're inside. There's an SMT internally. You said I started watching some of your content yesterday. Most of the losses, the depth was amazing. Thanks. Appreciate that. I'm glad you appreciate my content, bro. In terms of targets, I want to say I'd probably like TP1 at the top of these highs. And like there's an unfilled 4 hour gap up there. I'd probably take the rest of my position off. But honestly, I guess if we close above, I just want to double check something. I mean, there's a 2 minute gap we inverted. I know we're trading inside like all these gaps, but I'll see how the close would be. And that's still not a close through just yet. I feel like, and if I were to take this, I would just wait until after 10 a.m. to take my second trade. See which way 10 a.m. manipulates first. But I just want to make sure I'm on the correct leader, right? It's probably a good thing to check. Yeah, I'm on the leader is 03. Trade copy 03, okay. And there's definitely a good chance we're just going to tap into this unfilled 5 minute and react down. So when is FOMC? It's at like 2 p.m., which is like 4 hours away. Maybe this 5 minute gap will save me from my own stupidity. I mean, I wouldn't say stupidity is the right word, but because we open up that 5 minute, I mean, I feel like if we're going to continue down, this 5 minutes probably going to hold. So there's no structure. I mean, there's a CISD that's going to be forming. I mean, I definitely, I would agree with you. The structure isn't the cleanest. And this 5 minute gap's being respected pretty fucking well, honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, there is LR, like, right below. We're delivering out of a 5 minute. I mean, that's the only thing I don't like. Yeah. I mean, honestly, seeing this reaction at a 5 minute, though, it's probably just gonna dump right now. How far away is ES from... ES is still pretty far away, because even, like, London lows is equal lows on ES. And, like, if we're gonna move bearish, I feel like that could be a target, but... So many fucking drawings. But I want to say the daily candlestick's about to flip, honestly. I just, like, for me... I just wish that we tapped into like some 4-hour gap here on NQ. I'm sure ES is delivering from a 4-hour, but I feel like for me to be really confident in shorts, I just wish that we were delivering from something. We're not on NQ. We're not even delivering from like an hourly either. Like, I feel like my best trades always come from like if both NQ and ES are delivering from something, like, but I look at NQ and I'm like, what are you delivering from? Oh yeah, that LR is getting ran. Honestly, I mean, even if you had a bearish bias, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this 1 minute short over here isn't the worst. I feel like I'm gonna see some people taking that, honestly. Holy delivery off that. I mean, I feel like once it gets down there, though, you know the LR is gonna get ran. God damn. Holy delivery. So, I mean, we took out all the stacked lows below. I want to say, I mean, London took out Asia low to Detroit. I have no idea what that... I mean, well, I feel like I was saying, oh yeah, we're running these stacked lows, but I feel like that was a little more aggressive than like a low resistance liquidity run, but I don't like this daily candlestick is flipping. I don't like that. I honestly might need to look for shorts. Kudos. Yeah, honestly, facts, rat hairs. I mean, I was gonna say I want to see a pullback, but like at the rate we're moving, I don't think I'm getting no pullback. I mean, the only pullback I really got was like we opened up that 5 minute I was talking about that got respected, but like I mean, like I get like that 5 minute and like there's a 1 minute inverse coming out of it. Like we keep wicking at the 5 minute, like, and there's LR below. I feel like in hindsight, like a dub just means a win. But like in hindsight, I feel like it looks pretty clean. But I just at that moment in time, I was just still looking for longs a little bit. You said, are you still using Bookmap? Honestly, not really. I feel like I've been performing better just looking at like CISDs and IFVGs. I don't know. I feel like it gave me more excuses to enter off things that like I don't know. You said short would be juicy from the 5 minute. Yeah, it definitely would have been. I feel like that close too was pretty good. You said I'm looking to buy after these high. Oh my god, we're dumping so hard. I mean, so I feel like if longs were going to play out, yo, what, Roy? We said, oh, I'm looking to, but what do you mean you're looking to buy after? Like, you're saying you want to see like a break in structure? Like, you want to see it like break above the highs and maybe like, I mean, I can see that because we have, I mean, yeah, honestly though, like the thing is like I'm looking at the daily candlestick though, and like at this point, we're probably just trending for this low inside this daily gap, to be completely honest. And London does have equal lows on ES. Like when you pull up, like when you look down here, these are literally equal lows at London lows. There's technically actually fucking 4 equal lows. I don't know what was going on. You said what strats you used before today's? God, honestly, well, I mean, I've traded IFVGs for the longest amount of time. I've probably traded IFVGs for like 2 years, honestly. I probably traded CISDs for honestly probably 6 months, but before that, honestly, I used to trade supply and demand for the longest time. Like I trade supply and demand for like 2 years where I would literally just trade order blocks. I would wait for like a retrace to an order block. I would just be locked in the 1 minute time frame. And then I would like wait for a break of candle entry. Like imagine if like we broke above this candle high. I'd put my stop at the candle low. I'd be going for like 10 RR. It was so bad. Trying to think, I feel like I've traded other strategies too, but now I feel you, Vizid. Oh, you said you want to see a sweep of the low. That makes more sense. I mean, honestly, I've pretty much flipped to shorts at this point. Like, you said only chance for longs is right here. I mean, I don't know. I know we just took out this whole accumulation zone. We are reacting off of it, but like, there's no way I am not taking the CISD. There's no way in hell I'm taking this. But watch, if this shit plays out, it's probably gonna piss me off. So I got a question. What's up? There's no way that's gonna hold. That's like way too counter trend. Huh. I mean, if we could, yo, low key, if we could open up 10 a.m., if we can trade up, even into like this 5 minute gap we create, honestly, if we can do it right before 10 a.m., like if we just open this 5 minute gap and trade up into it now, I honestly might be willing to take shorts. I do know that we just swept this shit ton of liquidity on NQ. I am definitely aware of that, but I feel like we still have this draw to the left. It's like the low inside the daily gap. And also, I feel like ES has a really clear draw it's going toward where it's London lows or equal lows. So, honestly, at this point, I'm looking for us to pull back into this 5 minute up here and then shorts out of it. You said go on, then look at the 4 minute. I assume my time. Ugh. 345? Like this one right here? Damn. I never understand how some IFVG trades, like the break even point is so close, but it never gets stopped at break even. So what do you think about that? I mean, we're delivering from a 5 minute. we have a draw on the higher time frame. There's basically LR up here. I mean, it's not looking too bad. I mean, all these stacked highs over here are probably gonna get ran. Delivery from a 5-minute. Bullish structure. I don't think it's the worst. Are you delivering up, Nasdaq? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, okay. We tapped into that 5-minute. I might be looking for shorts here. If we close below this CISD, I honestly might just market this. I mean, the main thing going against this was oh, there's a 2-minute. I didn't really see one at 420. But you know what the weird thing is though? I feel like ES is looking like it's reacting up. Like, I don't know why ES looks like it wants to go higher, even though I don't think it's going to, but yeah, honestly, I'll see if I can get a CSD here. I'll try this, honestly. I'd feel comfortable trying this because I feel like with everything combined, like the daily candlestick flipping, you said might as well wait for the... I mean, honestly, I definitely understand what you're saying, but sometimes I feel like if you take a trade like right before 10 a.m., it kind of works out. Like, I know it sounds like contradictory because like that 10 a.m., the 4-hour candle needs a wick, but sometimes the macro is good enough. I mean, it might force me to wait until 10 a.m. anyway, but so look at the 5-minute. I know we have a wick down here, but I'm low-key just expecting this 5-minute gap to hold. The one that created the FVG. I mean, what about it? So I'm gonna take a trade at 10. I'm probably taking a trade directly before 10 if I had to guess. Because if it closes below the CSD, I am gonna try this. And I just want to double check. There's no news at 10 a.m. There's FOMC though. I mean, I'm okay with that, but there's no news at 10 a.m. Okay, so I guess it's forcing me to be a disciplined trader. I have to wait until after 10 a.m. because I'm not getting the CSD. So here's 10 a.m. open. I mean, it would have been more ideal. This is not 10 a.m. open. I can't read a clock. Yeah, it's 9. I don't know why. I'm 1 minute behind. So that is 10 a.m. open. So I mean, ideally, I'd like to see 10 a.m. open, like re-sweep this high. So at least I can say it manipulated into like something, which is, it's not, yeah, there's not a 15-minute gap here. And it might even just dump. So yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm not going to wait for a 10 a.m. manipulation. If we close like down here, I'm just going to enter this. Hopefully it doesn't fly away without me. Can you chill out, Nasdaq? It's about 30 seconds to this candle close. I'm not going to limit this, by the way. I'm most likely going to market order this unless if it goes too far down, I'm going to unfortunately have to set a limit, but I would definitely prefer not to do that. If it closes like right where it is here right now, I'm just going to mark it. So what, 6, 5? If it closes to the CSD, I'm taking this. That's a close. Barely, but just barely. I'll try it. But 60 points, did I correct? Yeah, that's math. Okay, I calculated my risk correctly. So I should probably put a stop loss. Those are probably useful. I really want to see this following candle close very bearish, like confirm that CISD. I know because it barely closed through the CISD. I actually probably should have double checked. Okay, so it looks like on NQ, it looks like on NQ we technically. This is one of the reasons why I hate going back and forth between MNQ and NQ. Because technically NQ actually never closed below the CISD. And it didn't close below it here either. So technically, I never really got my entry. I'm still going to hold this because hopefully we're just going to close through again right now. That's one of the things I hate about going back and forth. And the thing is, too, like, if I go back and forth too much, then I take the risk of accidentally placing a trade on NQ. You know what I mean, though? So hopefully, I want to see this 1 minute candle close bearish so I can at least say I got my entry. Because obviously, I mean, my entry confirmation was the CISD. I mean, I can worry about putting my TP later. Whatever. Oh. Okay, that looks like that would have been my entry at least. So at least I'm gonna... Okay, that would have been my entry regardless, so I'm chilling. You should get a cheap monitor for NQ. Do you know how many monitors I have? I don't know where to put anymore. But, okay, so I gotta think real quick. Where am I targeting? So this low is like 10 light years away. 29,242. I mean, I can just when I hit 3 to 1, I'm gonna hit max consistency for the day, if you know what I mean. Cause if I make more than like 1,500, that's like too much profit in a day. So low key, I mean, nah, honestly, I should, okay, let's be smart here. Get the eval out of my mind. I mean, I probably should partial at 2 to 1, let's say. And take the rest off at the actual target. I mean, that's how I'd play it. I mean, hopefully it keeps continuing down. I mean, I see we're kind of pulling back up. At least it gave me the CISD. Makes me feel a little better. I don't have to sit here and think, damn, if only I noticed the M and Q difference. But I mean, ideally, I like how that candle pulled back and left a wick on the top side. You said I'm in this trade with you. I hope it plays out. Honestly, kind of scaring me a little bit so far. And honestly, even if this does stop me out, I'll probably just retry a second short afterwards. And I'll just view this as like a 10 a.m. manipulation. It's scary both ways. I feel like these candles, they like, when the candle closes, they keep wicking down, but I feel like as soon as the next candle opens, we just shoot straight back up. I mean, at least the bodies are, like, the closes are printing wicks. But I mean, I need to see this, like, 1 minute candle flip right here and, like, close pretty bearish. I should double check to make sure my trade copier is running correctly. Cool, it is. Yeah, I'm trading evals right now. What evals? I have 3 Lucid Flex evaluations. I was considering buying 5, but I low-key was like, you know what? I'll just buy another 3 stack and risk heavy on them. Low-key, I honestly, in hindsight, I know this sounds kind of funny. I honestly should have risked heavier on this set of evals. Like, I've been risking 500. I low-key should have just bought a set of evaluations with no daily loss limit and just risk $1,000 per trade, and I just try to make 1.5k. Like, I literally risk 1,000, and then I try to hit 1 to 1.5, and then if that doesn't hit and I lose, I just try to hit like a 2 to 1, and then I'm still up like a band or like a 2.5 to 1. Like, I could honestly pass in 2 days really easy, but the only thing I hate about that though is like, if I take 2 losses one day, and I take 2 losses the next day, and I take 2 losses the next day, like, I'm blowing like almost 10 evals in like 3 days. Like, I don't know. And obviously, I would not keep that same risk when I got funded. Like, when I do get funded, I should say. You said, we tapped EQ the range. What, on ES? Or, I mean, this internal range over here? I don't know. I mean, I feel like at this point in time, I'm hoping we're going to deliver down soon. I mean, it's looking like the CISD is being respected. We wicked at it twice up here. For where I would go break even, I probably should go break even when we take out this low down here, but... So the 1 minute range, yeah. I mean, honestly, we're giving good candle body closes. You know, and I picked up on it at the beginning. Like, obviously, I can't gaslight myself into every trade, but like, I always remind myself the expression that like wicks do the damage, bodies tell the story, right? So like, when I saw, oh, the candle wicks kept shooting up and I was getting scared, but the candle bodies kept coming down before we closed, I'm not gonna lie, that was the first indication this trade is probably gonna go my way. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. Bro talks all this shit and it gets... You said, it's been a while since I heard that quote. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I rotate through the same, like, 10 sayings when I give people, like, advice. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I keep using the same saying. I gotta alternate to, like, another set. He said, bro, the daily liquidity sweep is done. I mean, what you're saying? I mean, I know we swept one daily low, but honestly, I'm more confident in, like, if you look at the daily... I mean, I can pull it up real quick. Why do I feel like it just got darker in my room? But, so I think the main area we're trending toward on Nasdaq is there's this low inside this daily fair value gap over here. I really think that's the main draw. And also, I hit backspace and saw nothing happen. I scared myself. But the other thing is ES also has equal lows at London lows. Like, if you look at London lows on ES, there's literally, like, dude, like, look at this. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Are these more equal lows down here? Oh my god, I didn't even fucking notice that. Dude, there are 6 equal lows on the 1 minute chart at London lows, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think we're gonna fucking dump toward those. Like, and I should, how much RR is this? 3, I mean... Yeah, I'll be just under my daily profit target if this hits full TP. But honestly, I really should be going break even once we take that internal low down there. Yeah, see that we're about to hit my break even point right there. Yeah, I'll go break even. I'll be a smart person. You said, oh, we all in the same trade. Yeah, so I'm break even there. I just want to see us continue flushing. My first TP is going to be at 2 to 1 because I just think this thing has room to run. Like, am I going to be upset if it reverses and stops me at break even? Yes. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I'll be upset. You said I've seen equal lows or highs. Well, I get what you're saying, JC, that ES puts in equal lows and highs more frequently. They don't mean as much, but I feel like when we're combining, there's literally 6 equal lows at London, and we're also combining, there's equal lows at a session low. Like, you get what I'm saying though? It's like the combination of there's multiple equal lows at a session low, and we're now displacing toward it. You said, Tim, I should have copied. I mean, honestly, JC, I mean, sometimes I wonder if you're the better trader than me, bro, but I mean, I appreciate that. Dude, I entered too early too. I took the CISD on MNQ. I don't know if you were here when I did that. I noticed the CISD on MNQ and not NQ and took it. It's a nice trade, bro. Appreciate that, Roy. Appreciate that, Baka Keno. I'm up like what? A little over 1 to 1 at this point. Oh, I gotta move my P&L tool to LARP for my Instagram story. So I could pass my. Oh yeah, I was thinking about you, dude. Didn't it like never when you were like, I need a couple more points? It like, didn't it like never pull back for you? I was thinking about that. I was like, I feel bad for JC. So I didn't get my entry. I mean, yeah, honestly, there were probably no clean inversions. You said look in the trading chat. Speaking of trading chats, this is so random, but oh, you actually caught? Is that the 5-minute continuation I wish I caught? That 1 minute inverse? That's crazy. We were talking about that in here when it happened. You said it, yeah, yeah, because I remember you told me it missed you by a couple points, and I was watching price action every time I looked. You got break even? Damn, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, every time I looked, I was like, damn, it still hasn't hit JC's TP. And then I was like looking on, like, you know, like sometimes you scroll on TikTok and you see people live trading. I see all these people taking longs too, and I'm like, damn. I really want this thing to deliver down. This will be so anticlimactic. You said, are you live on TikTok? Not right now. I haven't been live on TikTok in a hot minute. I used to go live on TikTok. You said, yeah, I see people. I know, I'm trying. Yeah, dude, and I saw, you know Riley Botha? I saw him hit a fucking one. I mean, I don't know if he actually, well, I think he probably hit it, but he was like flexing a 1 to 10 RR he hit out of that like weekly gap. I was like, holy shit. What you said? My name's JC too. JC Trades. Is your name actually JC Trades Blind? It's an interesting name. You said I can't force anything though. It's fine. I mean, yeah, it's a good mindset to have. Didn't want to force anything. Damn, Swifty's going crazy today. He took the 1 minute like this. Yeah, I mean, and he took an alpha trader too. So I like honestly, you know, sometimes when you're like, oh, maybe that was on paper. Like I feel like if you take out an alpha trader though, like that's not on paper though. You know what I mean? Like, if you look in his reels, I forget. I can probably pull it up. Dude, Riley Botha though, he posts like 700 times a day. Like, not like a net. Oh, is this it right here? Oh yeah, this is yeah here. I mean, you probably can't see this on my screen, but it says he says market maker longs weekly FVG 1 to 10 RR. What the fuck? He took a 15-second inversion coming out of that weekly. Oh, Nasdaq, can you deliver lower? I don't know what you're doing here. You said on Discord. That's funny. God damn, Nasdaq. I mean, hopefully we're rebalancing some like 5-minute gap that's gonna hold. Now, we didn't even open up a 5-minute. I mean, there's a 4-minute gap I need to hope holds and sends us lower. You said, yo, can you show me your OTE tool? I mean, so I am not the right guy to ask. You said if you Trade C has real-time data, but I mean, the way I draw my OT, I might get break even on this. Nasdaq. Why you do this to me, Nasdaq? Such good delivery. But have a good rest of your day, Roy. But I was saying something. Oh, OTE, that's what I was talking about. So I use just a fib tool. You said you have, oh, damn, I'm about to get break even. Hello? That took 10 years to load. So I got break even on that, unfortunately. I mean, I was up. I mean, I hit 1-to-1 on that. Like, you said, quick, I need help. I have no more stop loss. I mean, you can right click on the chart and just place it manually. So I can't force that. Anything. It's FOMC. Yeah. I mean, honestly, so I lost $12. The only thing is, though, like, I would still be down to take more shorts. I just want to see us trade into, like, a 5 or a 15-minute gap. Yo, but Cypher, did you figure out? I mean, can you drag and drop for stop loss, too? What platform are you on? Yo, no way, Nasdaq. No way you're about to do this to me 2 days in a row, Nasdaq. You said, oh, you need, oh, you're, I mean, if you go to like if you put like a fib tool and that's not a fib. I want to say if you just double click on it, see like there's all these boxes. Like, let's say you can just like make a box and change the number inside it. So like, let's say if you want the 1.7, or I mean, sorry, I'm sorry, 0.7, 0.7. You can just add it and see it adds a 0.7 for me. I'd be seeing mad people using the 0.7. Yeah, that is Baka Kenu, yeah. I'm still looking for shorts, honestly. I mean, I feel like just for me to take shorts, I just need to see the high that was my original stop loss get swept. Because that would be like, we tap into a 15-minute gap at that point. You know what the funny thing is too? Like, remember yesterday, I got stopped out because I didn't give it breathing room. Like today, I gave it breathing room. Like I literally put my stop all the way to break even. It's looking like it's still 2 days in a row. It comes up and takes me out within like 3 points and goes all the way down to 150 points, I bet. You said, do I still need to pay Chimb? What? I mean, you can trade directly on trade at like trader.tradeovate, not pay anything. But if you trade through TradingView, I mean, you need real-time data. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie, I saw this candle close and I was like, not again. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like we're probably gonna take out these highs though. Now you're good. You said, so my first trade failed, 2 contracts. Sorry to hear that, bro. Oh, honestly, even though I didn't lose, I feel like this is still kind of a failure in my mind. Oh my god, it actually might deliver down. Oh, not again. Uber, you actually take that? I was like, I'm just LARPing. Oh my god, it actually did it to me. I didn't mean to laugh. I've done that before though. I've clicked the wrong button before too. At least you were dying laughing. I feel like what, when I did it? I mean, it's good to laugh about things. So I actually did, yes, scary. It's all good. That's what's up, Uber, though. So just so you know, I mean, I know we're in a 15-minute bullish gap, but I mean, I don't be looking at gaps that far to the left, honestly. Especially like 15-minute gaps. I'll look at like an hourly gap that far to the left, but like maybe a 4 hour, but so I completed. I mean, what are you trading at Tradeify? Honestly, Tradeify is pretty. You probably only got to wait like 10 minutes. You probably just passed. So I know better for next time. That's how it be. Yeah, I mean, it should be pretty quick with Tradeify. I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, did you satisfy? Is there like, if you're on a growth account? Oh, I'm sorry. If you're on a select account, did you satisfy the consistency rule of 40%? Yo, I'm about to go to my job today, and like someone's gonna be like, "How are you?" I'm like, "Don't talk to me. I get stopped at break even today." He's a fu- Yeah, I mean, honestly, you did say I should short right now, and I'm like, I don't know. You definitely were right. So I'm on 38%. I mean, yeah, you probably should get an email I mean, I assume you just passed, right? Well, you're saying like come up? Yeah, I don't think it's going to, but for a rejection block. Oh, like up here. I personally, I just want to see a pullback to this like 15-minute gap up here. And the 15's not even like, is the 15 below my stop loss? I just want to see this high get taken for me to take shorts. That's all I want to see. Oh, it's not. I think it's funny. Oh no, he didn't take the same trade as me. I think it's funny though when I see people taking trades and then take the same trade as me. I'm like, hey, we're on the same wavelength. But nah, he took a long. I mean, I was long bias at the start of this session too, but let me do I even want to scroll through Instagram and see who took what? I'll be disappointed in myself. Ronan hasn't posted him taking anything yet. That's surprising. I was waiting for Ronan to be flexing 10 bands on my head. Interesting. You said, yeah, I just passed. Can't hurt. You said you got Google Gemini Pro. Honestly, bro said AI boys are back. Honestly, that's what's up, bro. Have you done anything cool with it yet? I feel like honestly, when I first started paying for AI, I feel like that was the most exciting point of my like I feel like the novelty wears off, but I feel like when you first get it, it's like wow. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me problem, but it does make me feel better though that at least I did play my break even correctly. Because now I definitely would have gotten stopped at break even here. So what? I remember G2A. Like I remember being like 12 years old and buying like Steam keys. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do think like I do have things to give it because like I make videos, but I feel like if I wasn't like a day trader that makes videos and like already talks to AI all day long, like I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't have a use for it. Oh my god, can you please tap into this 15-minute gap? Please, Nasdaq. I wonder. Oh, that's not fun. I can't. I can't flex my P and L. I think that was a red trade. That was break even. Yeah, I, I lost 18 bucks on the leader and 6 bucks on the followers. How am I gonna live with myself? 8 bucks on an evaluation account. How am I gonna pay the bills? Yeah, this is so random, but I got this bug bite like a fucking week ago, and it's like just healing now. Like 3 months for $3, dude. What? How does this work? It says I can buy Google AI Gemini Pro for 18 months for $9.21. What? Yo, AI assistant, can you mark? I might get Gemini if I can get it for $9. Honestly though, because I'd be paying $100 a month for ChatGPT, and sometimes I know this sounds crazy. I hit my limit sometimes, so I could maybe like offload some of the work. Bro said instant purchase. I mean, dude, like if I can get $9 for 18 months, do you know the ROI on that? And honestly, like I know I probably sound like a crazy AI boy saying this, but like from my experience with the different AIs, I feel like they all have their own personality. Like Claude is kind of more like numbers based, I feel like, and like I don't know. I feel like ChatGPT is more like seems like a human and like empathetic, and I feel like what do you call it? What's the one from Tesla? Grok? I feel like that's more just like unfiltered. Like I don't know. I feel like they have their own personality. I'm not too familiar with Gemini though. Only thing I really know about Gemini is they sent me some notifications saying they have good image generation, and then I tried it out, and they kept putting this watermark on the image generation, and yeah. But honestly, I know this sounds funny. I mean, it put a watermark. I just went to ChatGPT and was like, "Hey, can you remove this watermark?" And it was like, "Yeah, I got you." So like, what's the point of putting an AI watermark if I'm just gonna have a different AI? You said literally it sends you an activation link. Honestly, you said nah, you're dead on is kind of more image generation from my understanding. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is I just don't like that watermark besides that. But and I do be using a lot of image generation for like pretty much all my thumbnails are AI made. So I'm gonna head to bed. I'll see you guys back on Friday. Have a good rest of your day, Uber. W trade you took today. So close yet so far to this 15-minute gap. I know you want it, Nasdaq. It would be more ideal. I mean, bare minimum, I want to see this 15-minute gap get tapped into. Okay, there's the 15-minute. Ideally, I would like to see my original stop loss get swept. But if we start reacting very heavily right now, I would still take a trade, but yeah, we were reacting out of that gap already a little bit. We potentially might open up this 5-minute gap right here. In terms of inversions, if I get a good close, that 5-minute isn't the worst. I just don't like how, like, if I look for a CISD again, there's literally, like, no structure. So I want to start posting my... You're welcome to do that, Cypher. But, yeah, there's just no, like... There's no clean CISD here for me. I mean, this 5-minute inverse is something I would take, though. We're getting a very clean reaction, like, out of that 15-minute gap. I feel like there's also just, like, stacked lows, like, down here. You said you were in longs. I mean, that's what's up. 1 R's still profit. Honestly, that 3-minute doesn't look the worst. So at least, I mean, you said, have you found a gold coin today? I don't believe so. What? Is he calling me like a leprechaun? I don't understand. I'm confused. But, ideally, I'd like to see this high get swept now. I feel like that would give me more structure for me to actually like frame a short now. But we'll see. We'll see. You said time to make Gemini earn its keep. Yeah, honestly, I know this sounds, I know I probably sound so cook saying this, but sometimes like I'll be like, when ChatGPT pisses me off and I'm like, I pay you so much a month, you better Better do what I say. I'm so cooked. But I mean, technically, I could go off of this CSD here. I would highly prefer though if we can just sweep that high up here. We edged it. I mean, I don't like there's relative equal highs at my stop if I take this. Also, it looks like ES is about to take this high up here from 945. I just want to see NQ trade a little higher. Okay, so we took out that high. You said I was looking at ChatGPT. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't doubt that. I feel like ChatGPT, they're like the number one. They don't be running deals, I feel like. Is there a 30-second FVG? There actually was a 30-second in here. Really strong close. I mean, the thing is, I get what you're saying where we're like reacting off these lows down here. Me personally, I really thought that we'd be like trading down until we took out this low inside this weekly gap or daily gap, I mean, but let me clear up some of my drawings. So I got cooked earlier today. Sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, I got stopped to break even in my trade. Honestly, I know it's not the same, but I'm still hurt. Damn, these longs are really playing out. Also, am I going crazy? Wasn't there like the CISD down here that I literally said this CISD is probably gonna hold and piss me off? I'm pretty sure I said that. I think I was right, but you said I just think maybe hit EQ the whole range. I mean, it definitely could do that. I was thinking with that for a second and just never marked it. We pretty much to tap into EQ like exactly right now the range. You said if I'm not crazy, NQ should drop next candle. I hope you're right, Cypher. I really don't like this structure. NQ is drop. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna grab myself a protein shake. Ooh, ooh. So I hope so, Cypher. I mean, I'm just waiting. I think if we are gonna dump, there's a good chance I feel like it could happen in like the 11 a.m. macro. So between like what 11:50 and 11:10. It's starting to dump, honestly. I just wish that structure was cleaner. The only possible entry I could even see is like there's this CISD. So I made a call. This is random, but I guess I do have a bunch of YouTube videos coming. You know, um, what do I have scheduled? Yo, yesterday I posted a lucid trading payout process video. I have so many things scheduled. What do I have on Thursday? I have on Thursday I have a 1 hour long video of me back testing coming out. Honestly, I feel like it came out pretty good. I did pretty good during my back testing, honestly. But and then I'm probably gonna have an upload on Saturday and Sunday. One of them just gonna be a trade copia video though, like a trade copia review video, and the other one's gonna be my villain origin story. I'll be posting way too much, and I'm filming a vlog today too. I think. YouTube though, I've been making like I know YouTube ad revenue is not much. Like I know it sounds funny, but like I made like $16 off YouTube ad revenue like yesterday, and I was like, wow, that's not like for YouTube ad revenue though. That's a lot of money. So like, I know it just sounds like it's like $16, but I used to make like I feel like when I first got monetized, I used to make like $2 to $3 a day off YouTube. I probably average $5 a day now. I get a cup of coffee for free, I guess, for my YouTube videos. I don't even drink coffee. You said shut up, really? I mean, yeah. I mean, no offense. I feel like $15 though does not go too far in America. Like like for example, like I pay my student loans like $600 a month I pay. You know what I mean? Like I probably pay out 2,000 US dollars a month. You said that's pretty good. I mean, yeah. I feel like I always imagine though, like you always think these YouTubers like you said that that's a 25K intraday Apex. I mean, I guess that is one way to put it, honestly. I never thought about it like that. I mean, it adds up over time though. So what were you learning? What like when I went to school? Oh, student loans, is that what you're saying? Oh, I mean, no, I live in America and college is expensive here, and it's a combination of that. And then I also went to a private school for a hot minute, and like they're more expensive. And like part of the reason I went there is because I got all this financial aid. But then I started like I just stopped caring with school, so I lost my financial aid, and like Like my last semester there, which semester means like half of a year. Yeah, like I paid my last half of a year at that college. It was like $21,000 because I lost all my financial aid. So, like that's 4 months of schooling alone right there. Like $21,000 I paid. So it's free here. I mean, that's what's up. Yeah, college is so much like even if I went to the local like community college, I want to say it's like $2,000 or $3,000 a year. Nah, he's not from America. Yeah, yeah. I like how yeah, in America there is no free schooling here. Like this guy's like, oh, you can't be from America. Yeah, school's easily 25K. And the thing is too, like, and then some people said I the dev should have held. Yeah, and but you gotta factor in too. Like I was a commuter, for like the end of my schooling career, but like if you live there, like you have to pay room and board, which is probably like approximately like because you have to buy like a meal plan they call it. Like because imagine like you just moved out of your parents' house, you don't want to cook for yourself. Like they have a dining hall. The dining hall like is probably gonna be like I don't remember the exact plans, but between the dining hall and living expenses, you're probably dropping like $18,000 or like does this sound right? And between living and room and board and stuff, it's just bread. Like you said, I spent 25 and didn't stay on campus. I went to a state school. Yeah, I feel like and the state schools are like cheaper. It's crazy. 50 bucks a month. Yo, dude, what is going on in more? Is anyone a part of More Trades Discord? Like, I joined this guy's Discord. Let me just say, all I can say this: his Discord has been so out of pocket that he got his Discord account suspended because of the language he was using. Like, we're talking about Discord here. How the fuck do you get yourself in trouble on Discord? Like, and then more trades just tagged everyone and said something crazy too. Um, you said I like a short RN. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of eyeing a short right now. The only entry I can really find is like there's a 3 minute gap here, there's a 4 minute gap here, there's a 5 minute gap here. And honestly, the best entry I can see is setting a limit at the CISD and then probably taking 50% off down there and holding the rest for that like low inside that daily gap. Well, no, I mean I'm not gonna lie though. Like Timmy, like he dropped his Discord. Like he posted it on his Instagram story. He got like 1,500 people last time I checked to join within like less than 24 hours, and then he tags everyone, and he's just like using like I don't know how you guys know. You guys know the words he's saying, but well, there's one word in specific he keeps saying, but and like I think it's funny. He has a list of rules. Like literally, the rules are like I think he said like no like explicit images and no like there's one other he basically like how do I say that's on YouTube? Yeah, I mean he said no CP. Like he's like but he's like besides that though, like you know what I mean? It's like but besides that though, like oh Nasdaq, what are we doing, Nasdaq? We're in the 11 a.m. macro. You're supposed to do something. I mean, it'd be nice if we could, like, this is a little accumulation zone here. If maybe we want to, like, sweep these highs and come right back down. I might short off that, but, like, there's a chance I might not get anything today. Because I'm not going to lie, this structure is starting to look slightly bullish, I feel like. If it's not going to, like, start reacting down soon, I feel like, but... So you can try another trade? I might. I mean, like, if we start displacing down, like, if we start moving with force down, and we close below the CISD, I honestly might try that CISD, but I want to see, like, us start to V-shape. Like, I feel like if we just kind of, like, just slowly meander down, barely close through, I probably wouldn't take it. Meander. Using big words. Cool. So, I mean, at least, hopefully we're going to run these highs. I feel like if shorts were, honestly, if shorts were going to play out, they would have to play out soon, I feel like. It's kind of feeling more bullish. Yeah, I mean, if we're not going to react off these highs, I mean, I feel like I was like set. Oh, I didn't even notice that. We inverted that 15-minute gap. I mean, honestly, even if I was looking for longs here, though, I probably wouldn't have really caught anything because, like, I feel like this is not just. Instead of said fuck NQ. I'm honestly about to be in the same timing pretty soon. I mean, obviously, I love how I just open up Instagram and everyone's like, take off with the low hanging fruit. Like everyone's selling where I went break even in these shorts. But was I saying something? Probably not anything important. What is Tradeify letting me know? Find your best days. Oh, this is kind of fire. Yo, Tradeify? You said I. Yo, there's JC Trades Blind. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't believe bro for a second, honestly. But you said I know I heard it 100 times in your video yesterday, but when is it you end stream? I mean, it depends on the day. My cutoff for trading is usually 11:10. If I'm like in a trade past 11:10, sometimes I just like either hold the trade or sometimes I just stay here and chat with chat for a little bit later. But yeah, I feel like usually around 11 I end though. I mean, today, if I had to guess, I'm probably not taking any more trades, but I'm probably gonna just be aware until 11, like 11:05. Just make sure I don't miss anything last minute. And I'll probably even hang out and talk to chat for. I still gotta film my trade recap too. I didn't do that. That'll probably take me like 10 minutes. You said, do you do giveaways in your Discord? I mean, I I have done giveaways in the Discord. To be completely honest, I do more giveaways just randomly on stream where like I'll be like, hey guys, there's like 25 of you guys in here. I appreciate you guys show up to stream. Everyone in chat right now say hi, and I put everyone's name on a wheel, like no purchase required. I mean, I've occasionally done purchase required entries where like everyone that uses my code, like I roll through that, but I mean, low key, hopefully I should have some Lucid accounts to give away sometime soon. I mean, I low key thought I was gonna have Lucid accounts to give away like sooner than I did, but I still haven't gotten anything yet. But and I don't know what Tradeify just literally notified me right now about their like revamping the affiliate, not revamping, but they just improved the affiliate program at Tradeify, and it looks like Tradeify previously like didn't let me buy accounts to give away. It looks like they just added a, what's your code? My code at pretty much like every prop firm is TimB272. Same thing as my username. I think you can actually see it at the top right now, I think. But no, but Tradeify, they let me, I can now buy accounts. Yeah, they just emailed me about it too. To give away. I mean, obviously it would come out of my pocket, but if I have like a crazy month for affiliate, I could get back. Because before though, they had no like real like way to do that. Like, nah, you're good, bro. Honestly, like, I'm not even trying to sound rude. Like, it's not just you though. Like, I don't know. Like that bar up top, it might as well mean nothing. like I don't know why everyone always asks. I mean, I'm not making fun of you or anything. I just think it's funny. Honestly, yeah, and I feel like honestly, in your defense though, I actually went to go edit one of my videos, and I literally, what's up? I mean, that's how it be, honestly. I mean, at least you caught your piece of the cake, right? Your piece of the pie, bro. Is not giving a fuck about his piece of the pie, but I went to go back to watch one of my videos, and I thought to myself, oh wait, I didn't put my banner, and then I looked and I was like, wait, I actually did put the banner, and I just didn't see it. It like blended in. Even me, it's my banner, and I didn't see it. So I took a loss before. I mean, it's still good stuff. I mean, you made back your loss. You finished the day break even approximately. Yeah, there's honestly, I'm probably not taking any more trades. I'm gonna do my trip. I'm gonna film my trade recap real quick. Wednesday, August 18th. To what is buffer again? So it just refers to like, imagine if I'm on a 50K account. So they give me $2,000 of drawdown that trails end of day, and the buffer is the point at which it stops trailing. So you essentially have to meet, like if they give me $2,000 of drawdown, if you make $2,000 of profit, the profit equivalent to your buffer is considered the profit equivalent to your drawdown is considered the buffer. I mean, a lot of firms too, they do make the buffer $100 above, so like it'll stop trailing at 2100, if you know what I mean. But it's essentially, it just stops trailing, and sometimes they say you can't withdraw inside the buffer. I mean, it depends. Like for example, the Lucid Flex accounts, you can withdraw inside the buffer, no problem. But what do you call it? Some other firms, though, like if you go to a daily payout account, you cannot withdraw inside the buffer. And honestly, yeah, I want to say it's pretty industry standard. They all add 100 now, right? And was there ever a time in which they didn't add 100, or am I just like going crazy? Because in one of my videos, I think I said either 100 or the starting balance, but I feel like nobody does the starting balance. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Maybe live accounts do that, but like when they move you live, but I've technically never been on a prop firm live account though. I got 4 payouts of Top Step, and I said, all right, give me all the minis. You said I've never gotten moved to live. I mean, statistically, not many people do get moved to live, but honestly, that's definitely one of my goals. Like, it will upset me being moved to live because it's not ideal for the trader to move to live, but it'll definitely be an accomplishment. Like, I want to be moved to live. Say, I don't really trade options, honestly. I haven't traded options in a hot minute, I should say. Yeah, I like how bro even put in parentheses, not financial advice. Bro's trained. You said I have an 11-100 buffer. So I guess you're probably on a 25K account. I mean, yeah, that's usually how it goes. So I like Apex, and that's not even an option anymore. What is Apex? I mean, I've never been the biggest fan of Apex. What makes you say that? Do you think Apex is ass or something? Like, I'm not saying Apex is ass, but I've actually been on their ass trying to become an affiliate. I'm like an affiliate with like every place except for like Apex and like TPT. And I actually recently applied for TPT like 2 days ago. Take Profit Trader. Timmy's back in Discord. He just tagged everyone and he's like, who the fuck reported me? Really? Apex never moves you alive. You get 6 payouts and they say bye bye. I didn't know that. Well, at the same time though, I've never heard anyone talk about Apex's live program, so I guess it doesn't make sense. Like I remember once, like a long time ago, they were talking about how like Apex was like, yeah, we're moving people live, and like someone audited their live program, and I think they had 100 people total. But like, if you look at the total traders at Apex, like they had like millions of traders, and they had like 100 people on the live program. You said I don't get why you don't like Apex. It's well, I've been around for a long time. I mean, I'm still trying to be an affiliate with them. Like, I'm not trying to said they used to, but they added that. I guess it makes sense. But I've seen Apex acting crazy. Like I've lived through a time where Apex requested people to send in videos of them taking their trades or else they wouldn't pay people out because they had too many people copy trading each other. Like they were literally requesting videos and they were requesting people to write explanations of their strategy and like I've seen Apex go through some shaky times, and like I feel like just because they're okay now, like I don't forget what they did in the past. If that makes sense. Like you said they did to me. Like I've been watching, like I've been in the prop firm space for a long time, and Apex has not been solid the whole time. Like you said, they asked me for send videos. Yeah, like Apex, and that's the thing. I think that's complete bullshit. Like, if a prop firm is asking traders to send videos of them taking their trades, or else they're not going to give you a payout, first of all, that should have been made ridiculously apparent when I bought the prop firm account. Like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, give me videos of you live trading. Who the fuck has videos of them live trading? Like, yeah, like they used to be like, and that's the thing, because I always think, like, when I recommend a company, I'm putting my name behind it. And, like, if they ever start acting like that again, like, I'm not going to be happy, if you know what I mean. And, like, honestly, too, like, I come from the mindset in life of you get what you pay for, right? Apex is one of the cheapest firms, okay? They got to be one of the cheapest firms for a reason, right? Like, you know what I mean, though? Like, I don't know. No hate, though. Apex, if you hear this, please give me a code. I mean, yeah, they offer 20 accounts. I mean, like that's the main drawback. You said, bro, I've been using Gemini all morning and my usage limit is still at 0. How much can I use? Well, I don't know how they calculate. Like, at least for ChatGPT, they used to give me a 5-hour limit and a weekly limit. So if I hit my weekly limit, I had to wait like until whenever like it rotated. In the 5-hour, is it possible you hit your 5-hour limit? I mean, well, I don't know exactly when it would end though. For me, it would usually be like from like when I send that first command, like it's a daily limit. Yeah, that's probably why. It should show you once you get your daily limit reset. But yeah, it's so annoying though. It's like I give you a weekly limit and a daily limit. Fucking these AIs, bro. Yeah, and you think too, like, oh, you said it's been 0 since 5 a.m.? Well, I mean, has it been 0 since you bought it? I mean, maybe you hit your daily limit on the free plan and it like didn't carry over. I don't know, honestly. I feel like if you give it a day, I feel like it should iron out, honestly. I'm gonna film a trade recap though. I keep saying I gotta do this, but I actually gotta do this. Wednesday, August 19th. I'm gonna give me 5 minutes. Today is Wednesday, August 19th. It is the 19th, right? I'm retarded. I keep saying that on YouTube. Today is Wednesday, August 19th. I took one trade on the Nasdaq. I got stopped at break even. So I was up kind of heavy on this position. I was up like 1.5 R. I didn't really take any partials, but I will break down what that trade was. So coming to the session, I did have a pretty bullish bias. So if I go to NQ, this is where I did most of my charting. So I had a bullish bias coming to the session. At the open, we were like all the way up at the top of this daily candlestick. So I was like, you know what? We traded below the opening price. We're trading back up. We're reacting out of a weekly fair value gap, right? When you look at the weekly time frame, there's this weekly gap we're reacting out of. I feel like the 4 hour was starting to look bullish around market open. It was kind of starting to trade up, and we had like these unfilled 4 hour gaps above. Like honestly, when I first sat down here, my first thought was, okay, we have all of these unmitigated gaps above, like a huge push down. I think we're gonna go higher. But once I saw this reaction, so once you look at 930, I'll rewind to 930. Have you rest your day, Bakakenu? So 930s are up around here. So like when you look at the higher time frame, it looks so much more bullish at this point in time, right? Like the 4 hour is moving up, right? Like the hourly, I know we have this wick on this current candle, but like, look at this hourly candle at 8 a.m., right? We're displacing up. So there's, in terms of session highs and lows, Asia session was swept by London. So I was expecting that to be protected. The only thing I did notice was ES actually had exactly equal lows at London lows. And also, I realized this later in the session, when you go to the 1 minute chart and look at ES, there's literally 1 equal low, 2 equal low, 3 equal low, 4 equal low, 5 equal low, 6 equal lows at London lows on ES. So I'm not going to lie, it was pretty far away. So I was thinking, you know what, unless we start displacing toward it, I don't necessarily want to take shorts toward it because I do have a bullish narrative. But as you can see, once market opens, we trade up, we take out the 930 high, we react right back down. Honestly, I would have preferred for shorts if we took out some of these highs up here. I know there was an SMT, I want to say, right? There actually really wasn't an SMT with those highs applied. So yeah, I mean, I really would have expected for us to trade lower because I was thinking if these shorts were going to play out, I really want to see us delivering for something significant. Like, we never rebalance this 4 hour gap above. I know, yes, you can say that ES was trading into a 4 hour gap at the same time, like a bearish one. But I feel like my best trades always come from when both indexes are delivering for something, right? So like if I want to see shorts, both NQ and ES could be inside a bearish 4 hour gap. And then it's like a higher like win rate trade, right? So I let price action play out a little more. At this point, I'm honestly starting to like, I'm still looking for longs over here, honestly, but I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was looking at all these stacked lows down here, and I was like, oh, these stacked lows might need to get ran. Honestly, looking for longs over here might not have been the best decision in hindsight. Luckily, I never really got a CISD. Like I was looking for a close above this right here. I feel like that's like a clean CISD. I was like just playing this like a reaction out of a 15-minute gap. I was kind of focused on this 15-minute gap. There's also a 30-minute gap in this range right here too. We're delivering out of. And I also just felt like we had to hit the unfilled 4 hour. And there's also all these stacked highs up here. But the thing was, I mean, the point in which I knew I had to flip bias was we opened up a 5-minute gap over here. So what time is this? This is when the 5-minute gap gets opened, okay? So I feel like we're starting to V-shape, right? We have this move up, move right back down. And there's also LR below. And at this point in time, I'm thinking, you know what? ES is probably trending toward those equal lows at London lows. So if we are going to be bearish, like I want to see how we react out of this 5-minute. So here's the 5-minute. So as I fast forward a little bit, you can see we trade into that 5-minute and we wick out of it twice very strongly, okay? Honestly, in hindsight, trade of the day, 110% would have been waiting for a close through this 1-minute gap. So it actually would have been over here. I would have entered, put my stop loss up here. I would have went break even, this swing low down here. It ended up just dumping through this. See, absolute dump. Because the thing is, there's all these stacked lows. I probably would have full take profited like there at the full run of the LR. The thing was, in real time, I was still kind of stuck on me wanting to see longs. And I feel like by the time I saw that inversion, it was already playing out. But I mean, at that point, though, I was definitely confident in shorts. So from here, I'm looking for shorts. The main thing going against these shorts is I know we swept out all this liquidity like to the left, right around here. We swept this out. So we've swept higher time frame liquidity. This is London lows. I just believe there's still a draw intact higher time frame. When I go to the daily chart, there's this low inside of this daily fair value gap. I feel like that's where we're trending toward. So on ES also, we can't forget we have the relative equal lows. Not relative, they're equal lows at London, right? So I feel like there's both a draw we're going toward in each index, and they're both looking kind of bearish at this point. Like when you look at like 10 a.m. on ES, like we're looking like we're reacting down. So I waited for a pullback into pretty sure was it a 5-minute gap or a 15? Yeah, pullback into this 5-minute gap right here. So now we've pulled back into a 5-minute. I'm waiting for a change in the state of delivery. So this is actually an NQ. To be completely honest, if you look at the recording, I actually did enter right here, which technically that actually wasn't a close through the CISD. On MNQ it was. I was just viewing this on MNQ because I was entering on MNQ. So I entered right there. I should have entered right around here on that candle close when it actually confirmed, but regardless, I took that CISD. I went break even once we took out this low down here. I was trying to partial 50% at like 2 to 1. So what, like something like this. So TP1's at 2 to 1, and I would have held my runners for that low inside that weekly gap to the left, which is like, well, I'll leave it at 2 to 1 so we can see, but as you can see, it trades down. I moved my stops to break even at this point, and then unfortunately stopped me at break even. So it came, I was up like almost 1.5 R. From here, it kind of just chopped, and then it actually ended up going back up. I mean, from here, I was looking to take one more short. Once we traded into this bearish 15-minute gap up here, I was looking for shorts out of there, but I never really got any shorts. And once I saw this 15-minute gap got inverted, I was like, nah, like maybe longs are the move, but I feel like price action is not playing out the way I want. And it is the morning before FOMC. So to be completely honest, maybe the key to it takeaway for me would be like, it's morning before FOMC. Maybe I should have taken partials at 1 to 1 down here, or maybe even full closed at where I went break even, right? But I think I had a good draw. So honestly, I don't regret anything, but there's my trade recap. I mean, break even on the day. And obviously, if you guys were not aware already, I do live trade for free here on YouTube Monday to Friday at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely come, pull up, hang out with me, trade with me. See me take all my executions in live time, all type of good stuff. Also, if you're looking to pick up any prop firm accounts, code TIMB272 in all prop firms. Yeah, but hit a like button if you enjoyed this trade recap. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Subscribe. Yo, I just realized the music was muted this whole stream. I mean, it's not that deep, but like, you said I forgot. Yeah, honestly, yeah, FOMC, like morning before FOMC does make price action weird. Yeah, honestly, I think the takeaway for me today would be morning before FOMC, just don't go for Hail Marys. Well, not Hail Marys, but don't go for those high RR trades, like. Because if I secured everything at 1 to 1, like I'd be chilling. At the same time, I mean, honestly, I really did like that draw though, but tis whatever. I feel like with my bias though, I feel like I wanted longs when it was shorts, and then I wanted shorts, and then I feel like the shorts played out for 5 seconds, and then it was longs after. You said W first live, bro. Have a good day, everyone. I'm out of here. Have your rest of your day, JC. Yeah, and obviously I'm every single morning, Monday to Friday at 9:25. Appreciate you stopping by though. What time is it? I guess, well, I'll hang out and talk for like 10 minutes, I guess. Said Tim, I need advice. What's up, Cypher? He said, I'll probably be back every day. That's what's up, JC. I'd be happy. You said, so Gemini has an assistant. What do I do? I mean, so I don't know how it, like, what should I, so honestly, I know this sounds kind of funny. You know what I did? The first thing that I did when I got my like AI assistant was I was like, so first you're going to learn about me. Like, I'm going to give you some facts about me. And then from here, you're going to like ask me follow-up questions just to get like a good profile on me. So you understand like what I value, like what my day-to-day life, like, you know what I mean? Like things I do. And from there, I asked it like, how can you help me? Like, cause I was explaining to it, like I day trade, I make content, and it was like, oh, well, I'm very good with numbers. So you could give me your trading P&L and I could potentially try to coach you. And it was like, for your, like your content, like if you give me your analytics and stuff like that. I was like, ooh, write that down. Yeah, cause honestly, like you can almost use it like an instruction manual. Like it'd be like help me use you. I don't understand. And honestly, I know this might sound kind of funny, but interesting. I lost my train of thought. You said might use it to make my sounds. And dude, oh, actually, you know, AI can edit videos. I'm not saying it's the best, but like it can like edit pictures, videos, like it can change like, I don't know. It's not the best, but it does, it's surprisingly randomly like works well on certain things. Honestly, I feel like the main thing I'm using it for is sometimes if I film like a video of me like talking to the camera, it's good at like cutting out like dead space. I don't like sometimes it tries to put like captions on the screen. I feel like there's so AI captions, like I feel like this music's gonna put me to sleep. I feel like this is like nursery music. Also, Alpha Trader, it looks like, has a daily lockout and a break-even button. I don't know why I feel like and the break-even button's funny to me. So thanks, yeah, of course, bro. They don't call me AI boy for no reason. It's a good stream, good trade. Appreciate that, bro. I assume you're probably heading out. Have a good rest of your day, bro. Yeah, honestly, I might end here anyway. Low key, I mean, I probably should see if I can make myself lunch. I probably could squeeze in lunch today, honestly, if I had now. But yeah, obviously, I do appreciate all you guys that stop by, hang out with me while I trade, all that type of stuff. Code TIMB272 in all prop firms. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I think it's the morning before FOMC, and morning before FOMC can be weird. I mean, it's whatever. But Have a great day. You as well, Matthew. Yo, guys, and keep a lookout for all the YouTube videos about a post. I feel like there's probably about to be 4 or 5 YouTube videos posted. Yeah, but peace out, guys.